years working as a forestry surveyor had taught me one thing. Forests don't care how advanced your equipment is. You can bring drones, thermal cameras, satellite maps, and military-grade GPS units. But once midnight settles over thousands of acres of untouched timber, technology starts feeling very small. This happened in October of 2024. My assignment was straightforward. I was surveying a section of protected woodland that had recently been added to a conservation project. My mapping tablet displayed the exact GPS coordinates, every elevation change, every creek, every fallen tree, already documented through the latest satellite imaging. I carried a LiDAR scanner, a body camera, a thermal monocular, and a GPS receiver accurate within a few inches. Everything was supposed to match. Around 12:40 a.m., I reached the next waypoint. Except, it wasn't there. According to my digital map, I should have been standing in a clearing. Instead, dense pine trees blocked every direction. I recalibrated. Same result. I restarted the tablet. Still wrong. For the first time that night, I looked away from the screen and noticed how unbelievably quiet the forest had become. No insects, no owls, not even wind. Only my own breathing echoed inside the heavy mist as my headlamp struggled to push light more than 15 feet ahead. It felt as though the darkness was swallowing the beam. I decided to continue manually toward the coordinates. About 50 yards deeper into the trees, something slowly emerged through the fog. A cabin. Not marked anywhere. Weathered logs. Collapsed chimney. Roof covered in moss. It looked like it had been abandoned for over a century. Later, I checked archived satellite imagery going back nearly 20 years. The cabin never appeared once. Even more disturbing, thermal imaging taken only 2 weeks before my survey showed absolutely nothing occupying that location. Curiosity overpowered caution. I walked closer. The air changed instantly. It became unnaturally cold. Then came a sharp metallic smell. Ozone. The same scent electrical equipment gives off before failing. My GPS briefly lost signal. Then my body camera froze, then restarted by itself. The cabin door stood slightly open. One thing stopped me before I stepped inside. The lock. The wood surrounding the entrance was ancient, cracked, nearly rotten. Yet, attached to it was a modern, reinforced steel security lock, the kind used on government storage containers. Someone had forced it open recently. The metal was still bent outward. That made absolutely no sense. Who secures a collapsing cabin with a brand new lock? I pushed the door wider. The hinges barely creaked. Inside was a single room, empty, at first. Then I heard it. Slow, deep, rhythmic breathing. Not outside, inside, from the darkest corner opposite the doorway. I froze. The breathing wasn't human. It was too heavy, too controlled, like lungs much larger than any person's. I aimed my headlamp toward the sound. The light flickered once, twice, then stabilized. What it illuminated made my stomach drop. Backpacks, hard hats, survey markers, GPS units, fresh batteries. Even a high-visibility jacket with the company logo from a contractor that had reported 2 employees missing earlier that summer. Everything looked recently used. None of it belonged in a cabin that supposedly didn't exist. The breathing stopped. Instantly, every hair on my arms stood up. Then, something whispered my own voice. Exactly my voice. You found it. Not similar. Perfect. As if I had spoken directly behind myself. I ran. Branches whipped across my face while my equipment slammed against my chest. My GPS suddenly erupted with alerts. Human heat signatures detected. 1, 3.
Never falling behind, always synchronized. I burst into the clearing where our transport vehicle waited. The footsteps stopped exactly where the tree line ended. My coworkers asked why I looked like I'd seen a ghost. I couldn't answer. Back at headquarters, we reviewed my body camera footage. The recording skipped nearly 18 minutes. The cabin appeared for less than 2 seconds before the file became corrupted. When IT accessed the cloud backup, an even stranger discovery emerged. Every second of my route remained intact, except for one location. The cabin's GPS coordinates had been completely erased, not corrupted, deleted, as if the server itself refused to remember where it was. The official report blamed equipment failure caused by electromagnetic interference. Case closed. But I still keep a screenshot of the heat map from that night. 9 human signatures.
Standing perfectly still around that cabin. None of them were there when I arrived. If you ever hike deep enough into wilderness that your maps stop matching the land beneath your feet, don't assume your technology is broken. Some places aren't missing because nobody has found them. They're missing because someone keeps removing them. And if you find an old cabin with a brand new broken lock, don't make the mistake I did. If the door is already open, it probably isn't asking you to leave.